game, and our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last year, these two played a classic that those of us who remember the old Southwest Conference would be proud. But once again, we are reminded, field goals are fine, touchdowns are way better, especially if you want to win.
I guess Reese, you didn't like that field goal in the fourth quarter that Arkansas chose to take, but A&M did what they needed to do, go down the field. They scored the game-winning touchdown with about 9 minutes left. Arkansas didn't forget it. This is a fun matchup. We've seen it in Jerry World so many times. This matchup gets a little tasty.
Yeah, Mike Elko's defense, too, was outstanding in that game. They shut down the run. They got 3 takeaways in the game, and that really was the biggest statistic. So going into this one, Arkansas has got to do a better job. Having bound,
he just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
The Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Looking to pass. It's Green. Right down the middle. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets to first. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contend this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. There he goes! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys, too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Slides away. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Punt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally, and they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
On the run, it's Hill. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play-action fake. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Green. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's going to take off. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, what a cut! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And and they'll try to tack on two. From the gun, looking for a man. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets into the end zone for the two, and that is big. It's now a three-possession game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Off play action. This time he's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing open.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Great job by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Craver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Catch in the middle, it's Platt.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Razorbacks will snap it on first and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Green. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll immediately call timeout.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Lowers those pads. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Big fella moving. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Makes the catch inside his 30 and not satisfied with that. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dropping back, it's Green. Using his legs to buy some time. Grab near the marker, it's Blake. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Looking for room, it's Hill. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Green. Under fire. Hard running there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
I mean, if you're on defense, finally something good happens. It just hasn't been a great day. You've been giving up a ton of yards. You've given up some points. At least you get this field goal block. And listen, for coaching staffs, you got to find silver linings in games like this to get your team back on the field next time playing their best.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Bussey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He lobs one high down the left side. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard. Third in California to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. They get the big pick.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Green. A little release to the back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. And the Razorbacks have it with a first and goal. On the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run.
Touchdown, Arkansas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Reed. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll send the tight end in motion. Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up for those.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach
all out of space. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. Trying play action. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball trying to float it in. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. From the old SWC to the SEC, this rivalry has remained strong, and in this one, the Hogs were too much for the Aggies to handle. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.